Hi YouTube land, I'm here to just share with you some information about a vertical paper bag mini album that I was inspired to make by Ginger at My Sister Scrapper. She has really good instructions on her YouTube videos about how to put this together. So you can look for My Sister Scrapper on YouTube, or you can even Google her and find her blog spot to get instructions on how to make this. I just wanted to share my interpretation of her instructions today. So again, I made this for a friend, and I used a paper pack by Recollections called Union Square. And this paper pack is really, really nice because it has that old antique vintage style. A lot of papers that are just beautiful. And what I really like about this paper pack is that the light colors are a little bit distressed looking. I did not ink around the edges half as much with this project as I have with others. So I just wanted to let you know that if you're looking for a paper pack that's, I guess, a little bit more mature, that's a nice one. So I'll start off with the outside. These embellishments here on the four corners are by Tim Holtz, and they're just metal edges. This plate is also by Tim Holtz, and it says inside, memories, and that's just photocopied on a printer and cut out to fit inside the little opening. There's some brads here that come in the pack. Alright, for the spine, I embossed the spine using a Cuttlebug folder that's quite large. This is 5.5 by 12. Just made it a lot easier to get the entire piece of paper through without fiddling with it too much. It's called Damask Brocade, and if you have a Cuttlebug, it'll definitely fit. I'm not sure if it fits in your Big Shot or anything else like that. This piece of paper is, I'm going to say 8 3/4 by 4 7/8. So you might want to think about that before deciding whether or not you want to emboss the spine. Okay, so, alright, in here we have a piece of paper, the shape cut out of just the Imagine standard shapes with some Imagine heirloom paper inside. This is cut out of the Close to My Heart Art Philosophy cartridge, and that's the font on the cartridge as well. There's a little space in the top to put pictures in. This is the paper bag portion of the page, and then there's a piece of paper that's attached to it to make a flap. This is a photo mat, and at the back of the photo mat I just have some of that Union Square paper. These are just cutouts from the tags that come in the paper pack, and here in the middle of the page we have a tag that has a photo mat and a journaling spot. I don't know if you can see it, but that Union Square paper comes with paper with lines, as I may have mentioned before, and that's nice for journaling. You don't have to stamp or anything like that extra. Every single one of these page units has the tag, so I won't pull them all out because they're all exactly the same. This is just the back pocket of the paper bag, and it's kind of shallow, so I was able to fit something small in there. This envelope was cut out of the Walk in My Garden cartridge, the shape of it. The paper itself was printed on the Imagine from the heirloom cartridge, and pretty much if I printed anything on the Imagine in this project, it was all from the heirloom cartridge. Inside is a piece of paper from the Union Square pack that I just stuck in there so that there's extra space for journaling or pictures. Photo mat. And the paper was so nice, I didn't want to cover it up. and it's all in French. So fancy. Okay, so this is a little envelope that I printed out the shape from the mini book cartridge. The front of the paper is actually on the inside, and that's from Union Square. The back of the paper, which is on the outside, I printed on the Imagine. And there's just a little tag from the Union Square paper pack that I put in there. On this side, again, the front of this cutout shape is Union Square paper, and on the back, which is white, I printed this image from the Cricut Imagine. The shape is cut out of the mini book cartridge, and it's just, it has a little cutout slit for you to put the page back in. Can't do it right now. Okay, there it goes. So that was kind of better for me because I'm not that good at making fancy embellished pages. This, again, the shape is from Art Philosophy. The paper printed on the Imagine heirloom cartridge. And I like this paper so much I didn't do anything to the page. Okay. This is similar to the other shape we saw before. It's the same cutout from mini albums. The front is from Union Square, and the back I printed on the Imagine, from the heirloom cartridge on the Imagine. So that's just for pictures mainly. Okay. Thank you, Susan, my friend, for these embellishments here. I'm not sure where she got it, but she gave it to me as a gift, and I thought I would use it on this. And then on the inside, it's just pretty paper, which I'm glad I didn't have to embellish. Okay. Here we have a tag. And funny story, so I found this really nice photo film, Tim Holtz. Isn't it great? It's a miniature film, and I thought, wouldn't that be nice to be able to stick a photo in there? You can stick a tag or a picture in there. Yeah, really great. But I didn't want to use glue, so I used the Tim Holtz tiny attacher just to staple it down, and that looked nice. But on the other side, I had the problem of the staples showing up, and they were so random, I didn't think it looked very good. So I used just a regular piece of craft cardstock. I rounded one corner of it, and I stamped on it with the 7 Gypsies stamp. I don't know if you can see that. And it's open on one side, so you can actually stick a picture or journal spot or journal card or something in there. So that actually helps me cover up those staples very nicely. I don't think it turned out too bad. Alright, this last page, I stuck all the cutouts from one of those sheets, what does it say, from the Union Square paper pack for my friend so she can embellish her photos when she puts them in. Alright, and the last page, Ginger also explains on her website how to make this waterfall. And I followed her instructions and had matted every single page. Some of them, you'll notice that I put lined paper for journaling, and of course she doesn't have to use it for journaling, but it allows you to put a lot more pictures in this mini album. And this is a stamp from 7 Gypsies. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed seeing my rendition of this. There are tons of versions of Ginger's album all over YouTube, and I just love watching all the things that people have decided to come up with. Again, I haven't decided what to do with the front, but when I do, I will take a picture and add it to the end of this video. I hope you have a great day, and happy creating.